I'm 5 years old, sitting in the waiting room of Bascom Palmer Eye Institute with my eyes covered in tape. I don't know why I'm here, and my mom patiently explains that the doctors are preparing me for an MRI. I still don't get it. I feel scared. 5 hours later, the doctors take me into a room and cover my face with a mask. They tell me I'll fall asleep in a moment as I flail my limbs and try and roll away from the 6 people pinning me down. After I wake up, my mom tells me that I'm legally blind with optic nerve atrophy. I don't know what these 3 little words mean, nor how much they would impact my life. As I grew, my vision deteriorated while I simultaneously withdrew into myself. At 6 years old, I got in trouble for speaking in class. I couldn't see the board, and I was asking my friends for help. At 9, I couldn't read print books. I love reading, and scrolling through my iPad with the text enlarged is not the same as holding a book, flipping through the pages, and smelling its unique scent. As a teenager, I realized I would never drive. At 15, my friends were all getting their driver's permits, talking about driving school, and discovering their newfound freedom. I felt as if I couldn't do anything. I had to rely on others for help, and as a shy, legally blind girl, that was extremely difficult. It's hard being different. For me, everything is blurry and indistinct. Colors aren't clear, and lines aren't sharp. Facial expressions just fly over my head. I've wanted a guide dog ever since I was 5, when I visited Southeastern Guide Dogs with my family. Upon hearing about the teen guide dog camp, I immediately signed up. At 17, I attended the camp with 3 other teenagers. Needless to say, I fell in love with the dog that I worked with and learned to trust his guidance. I was amazed by the things he could do, such as finding chairs, following people, and helping me downstairs. I applied for a guide dog the evening I returned from camp. I couldn't wait to have a companion of my very own. When I came to class at Southeastern, I finally had a group of people that understood what I was going through. It's a support group I still lean on today with questions or just to tell a funny story about life with a guide dog. When I first met Brizzy, I was nervous. She has the most energy of any dog I've ever met, and when she's not working, she licks everything and anything that stands still long enough. I couldn't imagine life without her. She brightens up every day with her goofy antics and unfailing love. Working with her for the first time was liberating. I never noticed how much I looked at the ground or how tentative I was when walking into a room by myself. Brizzy is everything that I hoped for in the guide dog that I dreamed about when I was 5. There are so many times that she has helped me embrace my legal blindness instead of pretending it doesn't exist. Before I got Brizzy, I was shy, unsure of myself. I didn't like going places alone, walking into rooms by myself, or crossing streets. After I got Brizzy, I now have the confidence to cross an intersection with my head held high. Looking back, I would tell my scared 5-year-old self that there will be some undeniably difficult times in the future. But once you get your dog, all of them will melt into the background. And looking toward the future, I would tell myself that I can do anything I put my mind to, with Brizzy leading the way.